the falls. Biggest falls east of the Rockies, Taughannock Falls. The first of many signs. Mom's gonna have a lot of reading to do. That's a lot of nerding. Way too much for me. Falls, but we want to get down below where we saw those people on the platform. So we're gonna go to the other entrance and take a little trail down and see how much better the view is from down there. On our way to the big falls. 3/4 of a mile left. Hey, cool little river, nice and calm. But as you can see, it's like flowing underneath the rocks, which is very cool. Yesterday, I bet this entire place was flooded. It was dumping. Pretty cool bridge, the lookout spot, but that's the cool stuff. Whoa. Birds way above us. Supposedly there's a peregrine falcon viewing area, and I think that might be it. Maybe that's a bald eagle, I don't know. I'm not a bird person, but gorgeous. Whoa. Full 360. You can feel the mist a little bit. Definitely tall, not too much water, but very cool nonetheless. Look at those rocks up there. They're cut at like 90 degrees. Gotta cover the sun, otherwise I get massive glare. But Mom, explain. How does that happen? We have made it to the Museum of the Earth. Hopefully we get to see some cool stuff. Some dinosaurs, some whale bones, some other stuff. It's gonna be a good time. These things are giant. Imagine the pearl that came out of this thing. Huge. Glass invertebrates for display. Jellyfish looking things. This is the explanation of them. Blashka grass invertebrates. Blashkas come to Cornell. And a disgusting octopus in a jar. Saber-tooth tiger skull. So cool. Plesiosaur. And the dinosaur show I used to watch, that was one of my favorite animals. Very scary. Now I can't explain how they got that from that, but they did. Some more stuff, but it's really all about the saber-tooth tiger. Oh, that's actually a woolly mammoth tusk. That's pretty cool. The Finger Lakes diagram, some geology stuff. Apparently it's bedrock. No columnar basalt, no sandstone, green schist. The gorges. What we walked in today. Cayuga Lake, or lake. Right there, down there somewhere. Very cool. We saw some limestone shale and black shale today at Taughannock Falls. No sandstone. Megalodon tooth. It's huge. For reference, I don't know. It's bigger than a baseball, for sure. That's about the size of a lacrosse ball, baseball. Maybe a little bit bigger. It's huge. Big tooth. It's the Attack on Titan. Source of all living life thing or whatever. The thing that was in Aaron. I'll show a picture of what that was in the anime. Right here. But it looks just like this. I gotta be careful. I don't want to turn into a Titan. Some funky looking funnel cake. Doesn't look too yummy. Big whale skeleton, I'm pretty sure. Don't know what kind of whale. If I find out, I'll put it in the video right here. Cephalopods, ammonoids. Don't know what they're called, but the funky looking spiral things. That one's huge. Now there's a video from Luke, Outdoor Boys, finding one of these somewhere. Pretty cool. More nerding. Cool dinosaur shark looking skeleton thing. See what it's called. Nope. Dunkleostus. Cool. The Dunkleostus. If I saw something in the water have that kind of malicious, devious looking look, I think I would die on the spot. That is terrifying. I don't ever want to see anything look like that. Layla's found a place where she gets to take one of the fossils home. So she's gonna be searching for a while, if I had to guess. Geology stuff. Tectonic plates. More geology stuff. Who cares? Geology stuff. Moon earthquakes. It's cool. Cast of a shark from the late Devonian period. Still, here's some more information about the sharks and Acanthodians. We're now in the Carboniferous period. No clue what that is. Apparently it's a crinoid. Crinoids at its peak. I don't know. I don't think you can get that from that, but I guess. Very cool, very cool. And now we are in the Permian period, and we're getting into the big, old dinosaur skulls. Like that. Skull cast, reptile skull, reptiles adapt to land. What is the labrio, that thing? That's that. That thing's huge. I think it must have been gigantic. That's a nice skeleton right there. Nice fossil. Amniote. The third mass extinction. I believe the first one was an ice age. I missed the second one somewhere, but the end of the Permian. Leading theory is a bunch of different stuff. Apparently, like almost everything was gone, 80 to 95%. But now we're in the Triassic period, where we actually get dinosaur skulls. Oh yeah. New pecking order of the seas. Alligator skulls, they're still around. I knew that when I walked in here. A possum skull, or opossum skull. But I think we're about to get into the big dinosaur stuff now. Layla's found her dinosaur, or her skeleton fossil thing. It's a bivalve. It's got that on it, another one right down there. On the back, it's got another one on it. So she's very satisfied with her work. Got like 4 fossils in one. Late Jurassic to early Jurassic. Pangea was breaking up. Some statistics. Dinosaurs. And then boom, we're already at the end of the fourth mass extinction thing. I don't know. I'm lost. But I don't know where we are, but I'm seeing dinosaurs. Those are huge eggs. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs everywhere. Dominance of the dinosaurs. Footprint. That doesn't look like dinosaurs. Oh yeah, we're in my room. Plesiosaurs. I think the other one was called like an Ithacasaur. Makes sense for Ithaca. I don't think that's how they named it, but pretty cool. Bunch of stuff. And then T-Rex skull. Oh yeah. Birds. Big skeletons everywhere. Cretaceous period with a big old T-Rex skull. Layla, put your hand up next to it for scale. Oh yeah, that's a big head. Mosasaur skull. I think that's the thing that ate the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. Or like the other Jurassic Park, the newer one. Huge mouth. And then the 5th mass extinction, the end of the Cretaceous. And the day after, we got our sharks, elephants, saber-toothed tigers that we already saw the school for. But, oh yeah. Look at all these things. That's a huge clam. Us today. We're now in the current. This is a painting of what Ithaca, where I'm standing, looked like 18,000 years ago. And then a huge woolly mammoth skeleton, African elephant skull, but look at those tusks. Look at that thing. Like, so cool. Look at the size of these teeth. For reference, that's my finger. It says please touch, so I'm going to. That's my finger right there, for reference. These things are gigantic. They're huge. Look at this thing's chompers. Tusk is gigantic. Apparently we're still in the Ice Age. We're down at the bottom, roughly, of where we've ever been. I don't know, it's really hot out. I don't know if I believe this. Nerding for mom. More nerding. We have completed the Museum of the World. I think it was great. 10 out of 10 to me. Layla found me, because it was one each, one per person. Layla found me a rock that has a bunch of fossils in it. Looks so cool. I think my favorite one was probably the woolly mammoth at the end. It was gigantic. It was huge. It was all up in your face. And then obviously this, we didn't even know we were going to be able to walk away with fossils, but it's a good day when you get one of these. Worth it. Very worth it. It was only like $10 each. So definitely worth going in. Made it to our second state park, and good news is we did not have to pay for this one because we went to Taughannock earlier today. So we're in Robert H. Trenman Park. Stopping for a little lunch break, spaghetti and meatballs, and Layla's got a bajillion snacks. So we're gonna do that, and then go on a hike. I think it's like a 2 to 4 mile hike. I think it might be 2 miles there, 2 miles back, for a total of 4 to Lucifer Falls. And we're supposed to see like 14 other waterfalls along the way. None of them are going to be as big as Taughannock, but supposedly it's going to be a nice hike. So very excited for that after we get our food in.